Hello, I am Matt. This is Checkmatted.
Okay!
Today, I'm going to walk through one of my games with the black pieces.
Let's go!
First things first, if you like the video, and if you don't,
Smell it, smell it, smell it. Now take it. That's for you.
So, right away, e4 is played, capturing the center, asking me, will I challenge the center with d5? I respond with e5. Right away, my opponent means business. He attacks my e-pawn with the knight to f3, and here you can play knight to c6 or pawn d6 to support that center, or you can embrace your inner Eric Rosen and play the move knight to f6. Now, it's not completely a free pawn. I am, of course, threatening the take on e4.
Stop the cap.
But that is not my idea here, because after he takes on e5, I then play the move knight c6, and my opponent uses this opportunity to mess up my pawn structure in the center, doubling the pawns on the c-file, and removing his awkward knight in the center of the board with knight takes on c6. So I double my pawns with d takes on c6, and after my opponent protects on e4 with knight to c3, I play bishop to c5. And now we have the mainline Stafford Gambit on the board. And my opponent says, I'm not scared here. I'm up a pawn. You have a weird center. I'm just going to develop my bishop to c4 and then maybe castle to protect my king. And the game will go on from there. But is he really that calm after I play knight g4? He has to be careful here. There's a lot of pressure on his f-pawn with potential forking ideas. My opponent decides to short castle. And in this position, after I play queen to h4, I could tell my opponent just wanted to quit. He stops the mate in one with h3, but then I play knight takes on f2, threatening the queen, but also all sorts of disgusting reveals. And there's really no good move for white. My opponent tries queen to e2.
Where you going? You're lost. Dollar Tree headset, so free, freer than a public restroom. You're literally dog water, 0 PR, earnings check. Oh, wait, you have none?
But unfortunately for him, fortunately for me, and very fortunately for all of you watching, there's a forced checkmate in 2. So if you'd like to pause the video, I will give you a couple of seconds to find the moves. Okay, congrats if you got it, and for those of you who just want to enjoy the show, I played move knight takes on h3 with some Aaron Rodgers discount double check coming from both the knight and the bishop.
Discount double check.
My opponent moves his king to h1, and I finally put my opponent out of his misery by removing my knight from the h-file, revealing a beautiful checkmat.
Shit, I got smell cologne. Yeah.
That's the game. Comment if there are any chess openings you want me to feature, anything like that. Peace.